Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Hobby Corner. It's Monday. My name's Kev. How are you all doing? I hope you're well. Hope you had a great weekend. And if not, not to worry. Things can only get better, I suppose. Let us know in the chat what you've been up to, what you got done, what you haven't, plans you got for the week, and all that great stuff. Um, we got a new setup, sort of, kind of. I've moved the camera a bit. I've figured out a way of utilizing this thing. Because like before, I had problems with it tipping over. Right. Not once did it occur to me I could have used a clamp from the bendy arm that I was using previously that snapped to hold it on the table. Prismatic Queen, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. So, now I got proper lighting for the camera for whatever it will do. But the main important thing is I got more space on the desk, and I'll tell you why. Because remember, well, the regulars will remember this. Previously, we had a sort of day bed sort of thing. But I took it apart and I kept a ton of the parts, like all the slats and the chipboard side bits, nice flat bits of wood. Because I was like, I could do stuff with this. Well, I've been busy, and I've gone and made myself another countertop right here at the end of my desk, so it sort of makes more of an L shape. It's a bit raised as well, which is good because I can change my elevation, and it means I've basically moved this little shelf thing that the laptop was sitting on over there, and I can put my paints on there as well, freeing up space here. Now I'm still sorting it out, but it's so much better now. I feel like I could breathe, and it also means cable management is a lot better. I don't have to have that pole over anymore, which is great because that was so annoying. And yeah, no, that's great now. Of course, I could just sit up a little higher and just talk to you and go, "How you doing?" Anyways, Kettle Von Bonkers, how you doing? I hope you're well. Um, let's know what you're up to. And I who used to be known as Mr. Jar Jar Bonks. Okay. Well, what's with the new name then? Just thought about a little refresh. That's fine. Kettle Von Bonks, eh? I'm so feng shui right now. Look, look. My cup is not in front of me. I got space for the mouse now. It's the little things, right? And of course, this sort of acts as like a little barrier between this little corner of the room and the rest of the room. So, yeah, and of course, I haven't put any shelving into it. I've left it all hollow because then I can store boxes underneath it, which keeps it out of the way and looks a lot tidier. So, but yeah, no, you could do anything if you got a pencil, a tape measure, a hand drill, and some spare screws going. So yeah, I'm proper proud of myself. Also, I made two little shelves to go in the kids' wardrobes, because we took out this really badly made bit of shelving that was in the cupboard, by the people who built this place, and I took it apart, I cut it all to size, I screwed it all back together, and I made like a little stand that's about that high, and it just slides right in, and it's the perfect depth and width to fit into each of the wardrobes, and it means they could put the shoes underneath and still put stuff on top of the shoes without anything getting dirty, so they can have spare clothes or their bags or whatever. And it's made the most out of those shelves because they didn't have. It made the most out of the wardrobes because they didn't have shelves in them. So yeah, I've been busy. I've been industrious today. You know. Yeah. It was inspired by Ketchup John Mustard, an artist here on Twitch. Oh, is that Ketchup Von or Ketchup John? Either way, that's a pretty tidy name. Find him lying around on hot dogs by any chance? That's a dad joke, never mind. Anyways, so yes, I've got room to breathe. I actually have room to paint. It feels so nice, yeah. And I just got to get used to doing that. But yeah, it's all good. So, you know, over the next few weeks, I'll be tweaking the space. I'll be moving bits about. It's going to look a bit chaotic. But it means up there is more dedicated to the 3D printing stuff. So I don't have to keep trying to go up there to get my paints. My paints would be down here where I need them, which makes more sense. And yeah, it's right there. Oh, it is John. Okay, I'm the one who has Von, and I just busted my butt on my longboard. Longboard? Oh, you're not a skater. You're a hipster. Ah, dear. Never mind. I've never done longboarding. You know, in my time, like in my teens and my early 20s, I used to skateboard. But yeah, I should have done longboarding because I skateboarded more to get to places rather than to actually pop tricks off. You know, I couldn't really pop that many tricks. But those years gone by. So, what is on the agenda today? Well, today we have got Memes of the Week, our weekly feature that we do every Monday. We're going to do that at 9:30. So if you got any fun memes, we have different meme channels. We got hobby related ones. We've got regular memes and then not safe for work ones, which we don't show on the live show, but it's just for everyone's, you know, free to peruse sort of thing. Of course, the Discord is free to join as well, so I could pop the link of that on Discord. There we go. And yeah, we'll show them all off later. Have a little bit of a laugh. But I've got these Kharadron Overlords in front of me, and I've been desperate to get back to painting them. Also, can do both if you'd like. Be hipster skater. Another thing that people who were here on Friday would get this little mine that I thought popped off of this when I was painting it and I dropped it. No, I found it in the kitchen and I was like, why the heck was it in the kitchen? Oh. So if it glitched there, OBS was being a bit of a weird little shitting sod. So that means the show's going to be lagged a little bit. Hope you're okay. Don't worry, OBS reconnected. It's just a bit of a pain in the butt. Hey, we're back. What was it? No, that wasn't in the kitchen. I went through the kitchen to the balcony to prime the miniature, and I dropped it on the way through. I didn't realise that this bit had broken off, and I didn't see it until after the show when I had already dropped it live on camera and thought I lost a bit in and around the desk and searched for ages for it. So I felt like a right numpty. But there we go. Anyway, should we get some painting done? I think so. So let us get the camera, get the light on. Ooh, I know. Ooh, look at that. Proper high-tech fancy shit, yeah. Right, I'm sitting up a bit more, so let's tilt that up so you can. This ain't a boob cam, you know. All right, so I'm doing green. So Caliban green is what I'm going with. That's a nice strong base. Come on, drip, 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 drip. Either too thin or too thick, you know what I mean? There we go. Big blob. Just what I wanted. Cool. Now let's get the right brush. Get my paint pot. Let's get some stuff painted up, shall we? So where was I with these? I've done these chaps. I've got this chap to do. And what I'm doing is I'm using the green as like the main theme. And then I'll do like a cream accent. And a little bit of like gold and brass here and there, but mostly sticking with the silver for the metallics, just because I don't want to make my life too hard. Keep it simple and all that, you know. It's the golden rule about miniature painting. Unless it's a showpiece, keep it simple. Oh, Stream Elements finally caught up. Right. Uh-oh. Nuke the bot. Nuke the bot. These bots have really been going into overdrive lately. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? Still feel like it's not painted enough. Okay. So, what's off into the music as well? Alright. Alright. A little bit. Touch there, and then it's more or less good to go, isn't it? We did these chaps, and then we were going on to the ship. Ooh, don't need that. Right. So, is any more news hobby-wise over the weekend? As always, I'm out of the loop. Last thing I saw was the new GW website was launched. Still haven't checked it out yet. I did enjoy the promo for it. Oh! Thank you so much for the raid. Does more wargaming. How's it going? Down with the sickness. Oh, wah, ah, ah, ah. Yeah, let's go. I hope you're well. Welcome in. Welcome to the Hobby Corner. My name's Kev, and today we are painting some Kharadron Overlords. And in about 40 minutes, we're going to be showing off some memes that have been dumped on Discord. So that'll be fun. Welcome in, welcome in. How did the show go? What did you get up to? Oh, they might be stuck on ads. Give them a moment to catch up. Thanks for doing all the sharing, Void. I spoke about Christmas depressingly enough. Cream or jam on top of a scone? Does it really matter? It's all going down the same way, right? Also, it depends how thick the cream is, to be honest. Because if it's not thick enough, the jam ain't going to hold on to it. So, you know. It sounds like I'm fence sitting. I'm not. I just. Life's too short. So, Christmas. Yeah, Christmas decorations up already in the shops. Everything's like go, go, go. But, you know, that's because there's only, what, 2 paydays until Christmas. So they try and get their marketing out around this time, don't they? Yeah, a lot of pressure for Christmas. It really doesn't need to be. Like, he used to feel compelled to give gifts to everyone I knew, you know, friends and family. And then I was just like, there's really no need to do that, you know? Token gifts, something that's thoughtful, but, you know, is usable, is sort of where I go now. So, sweets and treats, that's the thing I do. That way, you're not spending a huge amount of money. You've shown that you thought about them, and you know they haven't got another thing to clog up where they live. And then kids, well, you know, kids they get very excited about Christmas. That's up to you how you want to deal with that, but it's a constant discussion between my wife and myself. And I use the term discussion loosely because she always she guilts herself into getting too much. And I'll be the one there going, you got too much, they're not going to play with it, it's all going to go to waste. She's there, no, I haven't got enough, I haven't got enough. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So here we go. I'm trying to be neat, but I'm not killing myself over it because, again, this is just putting the base colours down. It could be tidied up later. Here goes the third coat on the bow. So what was it about Christmas that you lot were discussing then? That's a bit thick. Never thee mind. I could feel myself getting sucked into the painting so much right now. I'm so tired, I just don't want to get sucked into it, you know? I don't want to end up being up late because I couldn't put the paintbrush down. That would be a problem. Nice. Well, the assessment is on Thursday, so yeah. Not gonna lie, there's a little bit of nervousness to it, but I'm sure I'll be all right. I'm sure I'll do fine. I normally do okay with the tests. It's nothing you can study for because it's all situational awareness and critical thinking and all that. Really, so it's more about how you react to certain decision-making situations rather than whether it's completely right or wrong. But yeah, I'm glad it got pulled forward. Oh, we'll see, won't we? Thing is, it's a good foot in the door to the industry. But it's going to be a lot of hard work to get to that point where I can start benefiting from it, because you know those shifts are going to be a killer. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work out, not to worry. I'll just look for another job while I got that job. Try and move around within the company, or even the station. Alright, 25 minutes until memes of the week. How about your end, mate? How's the job hunting going at your end? So last time I heard you had a job lined up and then it ended up not being as advertised, I think, was the issue, right? Probably be just 2 weeks. For the first 6 months, anyway. 'Cause it has a 6-month probation period. Mm-hmm. There we go. That looks alright. I really should have a sort of a reference picture up for There we go. Move that over there. Just a nice little reference picture, so I know how I'm going to apply my paint scheme. Okay. I think I'll do the banding around here as well, and that'll help tie it in, and the fin. What on earth? Ah, okay. Did you do any shifts the last 2 months because of the weather? Either too hot or it was raining, which keeps people away. Supposedly the pay would go up after 8 hours, and again after one more lot of 80. I only managed 21 so far, and the guy running it doesn't want to put effort into promoting it with a stall or even a placard. He said he could do a t-shirt, but I've not heard anything since. Wow. Doesn't seem like he's really investing in it. Oh, nearly. So is it just relying on word of mouth? I'm going to be honest, right? On deeper reflection, kind of just sounds like the way I try to run my so-called business. You know how bad I am at promoting this channel. Absolutely terrible. last Friday for HT Pool Brokers, and I'm building new portfolio for funding work at one of the local print shops. Cream martial art club or one to do. Blimey. Create a club of different martial arts to share ideas, play out scenarios to see what works. I could do my own artwork and get it properly promoted with a stall that people can walk past and ignore. Wow. Yeah, do it, man. Nothing's stopping you, man. Nothing's stopping you. Except you, of course. So, go for it. 100%, mate. It's a lot of areas to cover. Yeah, that bloke said in the review work trial not to go into the shopping mall because I'd get thrown out. I realised later it's because he hasn't sought permission to promote his business. Right. I mean, at least there's a semi-legitimate reason as to why he's not doing it then. Just realised I was sitting way too high. That made all the difference. That little adjustment will save my back in the long run. Alright, let's go for second coach. Ooh, you're probably not interested in this, Void. But there's another new song out already from Linkin Park with the new lineup, and it's actually for a game. It's called Heavy is the Crown, and it is quite a banger. But the main interesting part about the song is there was a song by Linkin Park years ago called Giving Up, and in it there's like a 16 or 17 second scream, continuous scream. Of course it's recorded in studio, so you know. But it's like Chester's pitch, which is very difficult to do, and to hold that note at such a long period of time. In the new song, with the new lineup and the new singer, there is an extended scream, and it goes on for 15 seconds, which is kind of like I feel like they did it to say, look, she's earned her place, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Which I think is cool, you know. Also missing out on only having one of his 3 classes locations for both kids and adults, and doesn't want me to focus on that one. He said promote the kids classes, so he's missing out on more customers to adults in the other 2 locations. All right. Sounds very messy. You know what they say? When the boss says, this is how we're doing it, just go, alright boss. And then that way, if anything comes back, just say, you told me to do it that way. That's the end of that discussion, isn't it? Alright, coming along very nicely. We've got a couple of minutes left until memes of the week. Ooh, exciting. Yeah, after all this wet and windy weather, we could do with a little laugh in the comforts of our home, or if you're watching from work, in the comfort of whichever location you're in. Jace! How's your face, mate? Hope you're well. What you been up to? Have you been to Beachhead Expo in Bournemouth before? And are you planning to go in Feb? No and no. Never been. I don't plan on going. Didn't even know it was a thing. Why? What is it? So he wants to run things, then it's literally his business. It's fair enough, man. You're gonna be there, Jace. Okay. Well, kind of gathered since you were asking. It's because work-wise, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening because I got the assessment coming up on Thursday, and if I pass that, then that means I will be getting a new job. So exciting. It's been a year since I've worked, so it's going to be interesting getting back into the swing of things. It's always weird starting a new job, you know. Came to a is playing in a 40k tournament there, but they also have stands and paint comps. Ah, okay. Sounds right. How long would it take to get to Bournemouth from me? I suppose it'd take too long. Hour and a half to 2 hours, maybe. How much is it? The whole weekend? Is there really that much to do there that you can spend a whole weekend there? Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, it's a 2-day event. Okay, so it's not Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's just Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, sorry to disappoint you, mate. I haven't really gone to expeditions. I haven't really gone to those sort of conventions until quite recently. So, definitely not tournaments. Fair enough. You'd have to drive. That's it, man. Get absolutely rat-arsed. Alright. It is time for memes of the week, so let's get the shizney loaded up and ready to go. Oh. Ooh, just moved the screen. Whoopsie. Alright, move that down there. Move that up there. There we go. I think I only bought a couple of Linkin Park albums. The new singer sings well but sounds too different. Obviously, she's not trying to sound like the original, and they didn't want that either, but it feels like a different band. Yeah, that's very much the feeling, isn't it? There are moments where there's a slight overlap with her voice and what you would expect from Chester. Um, and they still have like a vibe. They still have that Linkin Park vibe. It's just it's evolved, it's different. So yeah, I agree. It might take some people more time than others to sort of settle into it. But I mean, they've made it very clear they're not there to replace anyone. They're just being a band and making music, and that's how it should be. Right, so shall we get into memes of the week? Memes of the week, memes of the week, memes of the week. Ah, fuck. Here we go. Here's our weekly feature we do every Monday. Or memes of the week, where we show off what you lot have been posting on the Discord. Start off with the hobby related ones, and then we move into some generic ones as well. And the whole point is just to have a laugh. Right. And that's it. Just cheer yourselves up on a Monday, because Mondays be eh. I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why. Right, so starting off, we got this one. Titus in the video game, looking pretty hench. The Weta Workshop model of Titus, very good representation. And the GW model, new photo this. Yeah, I feel like they went too grey on it, didn't they? It's a good sculpt. Like, considering they gotta shrink down all that detail there. They got the part in with the scar. They got the studs. The facial expression is just yeah. They went too grey, which is a shame, isn't it? It's there, but it's different. A point. The eyes. The eyes are a bit like. The eyes are not badly painted, to be fair. Oh my god, this is an oldie, right? Ultramarines, Mr. Wand? How utterly predictable. I cast this jump and put my 30 orc boys directly behind your lines. Now, will you save your reserves, or put your tanks at the mercy of my stomper? Vah, Mr. Bond. That's a sick looking army though, right? Sick. Here's another classic. Does your mom paint model kits? Yeah. Hey, Chanel, have you finished painting all of your model kits? Of course. I can't buy more until they're all painted. Your foster bearers are dead. Bonus points for the voice. Thank you very much. I feel like something happened with this baby hippo or if it's a pygmy hippo, I'm not sure. I don't think it's a pygmy hippo. But I've been seeing memes everywhere of it chomping on legs. Just like Did it just bite someone on the leg? I, I just have no frame of reference of where this came from. You fool. No, it should be like, you fool. No man can kill me. Nom, nom, nom.
I am no man.
Dear. Fully painted squad, that mini from 20 years ago. I mean, yeah, if anyone who's in the hobby long enough, you're gonna have some shameful paint jobs, especially if you started off young and you actually kept the stuff from when you were young. Absolutely shocking. Ah, cute couple costume ideas. That's gonna be one noshed tomato, right? Oh dear. What's this? Santa Hammer Claus. I came here to give gifts and kick ass, and I'm all out of gifts. Yeah! Let's go. Oh, which one is that, Jace? That's a badass. That's a badass paint job, right? Okay, so that is all the ones on Warhammer memes. Let's flip over to other memes. Okay. What's this? First meeting of Labour's National Executive Committee after Starmer announced the clothing donations ban. You don't know about the tomato one? That's Denethor. Okay. Oh my goodness. Right. Well, you just ruined my laugh now. Just have to explain this. You never seen Lord of the Rings? This is Denethor. He was the custodian, I suppose, of Gondor, of Minas Tirith, right? And there's a very famous scene of when he's eating a plate of food on a pewter plate, by the way. And he's eating some tomatoes. And he's like dribbling, and it's like, ooh, and he's eating some chicken, and it looks like there's blood coming out of his mouth from it all. So there you go. That's the context for that. Though it shall be noted, a bit of trivia, that Peter Jackson made it so that Denethor was eating tomatoes from a pewter plate because historically, in actual European history, when tomatoes were discovered and brought over from the Americas, that's discovered, but you know, when they were brought over from the Americas, the aristocracy were like, "Ooh, these are so great," but they hadn't moved on from pewter plates, and the acidity from the tomatoes reacted with the lead in the plates, and they started going crazy from the lead poisoning, and that's why for like quite a while the aristocracy of Europe were absolutely off their rockers. There was like a massive increase of just absolute psychopathic behavior. So there you go. See, you learned so much just from a meme. Anyway, moving on. So we'll go back to this one just because it's stupid. Can't believe you don't do Lord of the Rings. Dude, seriously, man. You suck. I don't think that means what you think it means. Inconceivable. First he steals my hair, then he steals my cat eating concept. Wait, what? This one is just what? Like Donald Trump. There we go. You really just like you really just like it. Oh my god. Yeah, I got it. I got it, Boyd. Thank you for putting it in the chat, but I got it. It just took me a second to remember the news from a week ago. What days? Heal thy burgers. That's exactly how I read it. It's supposed to be healthy burgers. It has to be healed thy burgers. Yibbity wibbity jibbity bob. Dong. He's probably thinking about his big speech tomorrow. Oh no, is this all gonna be memes on Keir Starmer saying sausages instead of hostages? Void. Is it? Oh dear. Sausages. Sausage. New fragrance. Oh, of course, the classic Johnny Depp Sauvage. The next Star Wars has been announced by Keir Starmer. The return of the sausages. Fucking hell. Oh, sausages matter! Oh my god, no you didn't. Oh my god. He's kneeling as well. Fuck, let's move on from that one. Release this. Release the. Oh my god. I think he said, blessed are the sausages. I'm always ready for a Monty Python meme, you know. Yes sir, he's barricaded himself in. He's taken 2 sausages. Oh my god. Were they buttered sausages by any chance? No. Oh, come on. That's not kosher, man. Gustava checking to see if Hamas has returned the sausages. He's in a butcher's. Oh my god, what on earth? We've got to get these guys out of here ASAP. Oh my god. Return of the Sausages, a film by No Idea Keir Studios. Is actual sausage people. The faces on them. Oh god, the derpiest smiley faces ever. That's amazing. Oh my god. What's... Oh no. Have you seen Sausage? Yes, I have seen Sausage Party. If we can't laugh when the Prime Minister makes a gaffe, when can we laugh? So Keir Rodney Starmer. Oh no, my father was a toolmaker films. Oh, Sir Keir Rodney Starmer in Sausage Hostages. Every sausage counts. Don't fear the worst. Bring them home now. Lovely. What's this? PM speech. Starmer will aim to crack down on sausage fraudsters, which he hopes will save 1.6 billion over the next 5 years. Ah, dear. He says that, right? Tory's been doing that as well. I don't think anything's going to happen there. Then they're going to spend more money chasing people up than they are actually saving money. Thanks to Pete from Featherstone for the lovely pic of his wife, but the competition was called Fact Hunt. I had to say that very slowly. I did not want to get caught on that one. Oh dear. Oop. 3 signs you need to reevaluate your life. Crocs and socks with a fucking ankle tag. Oh my god. Dude. You fucked up in life big time. The only candy I'm interested in this Halloween swings from a pole and has daddy issues. Fair enough. The other kids at Stuart Little's orphanage watching a family adopt a rat instead of him. Alright, let's pause the music because this is probably a video. Let's see, what have we got here? Let's turn it up. Will it drill Nokia 3310?
Will it drill Nokia 3310 edition?
They're not using it as a drill, are they? No way. Oh, no. There's bits of plastic flying off. Wait till it gets to the metal underneath. Oh, it's going to start a fire. By the looks of it. Look at the smoke. It drilled.
Yes, it can. Will it drill?
It
Nokia
nearly started a
33
fire as well. Woohoo! Well, there you go. Nokia 3310s, man. Fucking indestructible bastard things. I loved it. I loved mine. Dropped it so many times. Case just pings off, you clip it back on. And like, how many of you in the audience, right, are old enough to remember being able to type out a text message without looking just by knowing how many clicks and which button to press to write out the message without looking, and you just be like click 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 click. They don't make them like that anymore. I know. That's crazy, isn't it? Oh, what a wonderful way to finish the memes then, isn't it? I mean, less of a meme, more of a fact-finding expedition, but I enjoyed that one nonetheless. So big thank you to everybody for sharing your memes. I definitely had a good laugh, for sure. And of course, if you want to share memes on the Discord, it's free to join. So just hop onto the link, it'll be in the description, or somewhere in the chat. We'll throw another one out there on live. Thanks, Void. No, I definitely couldn't do it now. No. There were more sausages written in the last one. Really? I can't be asked to look again. Alright, we've got an hour just to chill. Get some painting done. So what's everyone working on at the moment? Let us know in the chat. How can I get through to you? How can I get through to you? Right. It's a very quiet night tonight. I think she's up to mischief. Let me check my phone. Nope. Not yet. I'm gonna get a text alert watch. And I'll go, shame on you spending money, shame. Right, so it's coming along rather nicely. Again, I don't know if I should add more green to it, but I'm tempted just to keep it as simple as possible. You know what I mean? same with this. I think there's enough green knocking about. Right. Now. Yeah, they'll do. Okay, so what to do now? Got to shade the whole bloody lot, haven't I? It'd be so much quicker if I had the airbrush. Actually, no. You know what? I haven't finished laying down the green. This chap, he hasn't got enough to represent. Oh, I've become very hungry all of a sudden. Could do with a late night cheese on toast. With a bit of salad cream put on it before it goes in. So it sort of caramelizes a little bit. Ah, mate. I'm such a fat pig. Oh. He landed okay. I refuse to put down this oversized brush as well. This music always makes me feel like I'm going to do an inspirational talk. When life gives you lemons, you squeeze them in some fucker's eyes and then kick him in the balls. think Morgan Freeman would definitely endorse that message 100%. Right, it's looking a bit better now. Alright, that looks a bit better. Roswell, how's it going? Boom, 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 boom. Better. Mhm. Ain't this a fun song? You finished it. Nice one, dude. Hope you put it up on Discord so we can all gawk at it. But remember, pull the camera away just a little bit. Just a little bit. And it will focus better. If we wanted a potato cam picture, we'd go to Idaho. Ha! Right, next stage of the green. Where my greens at? That's liquid green stuff that's not gonna paint. Wait, Skarsnik green and Warboss green, are they the same colour? Or ever so slightly different? Two at a time! Okay. Oh no, it's brighter. Okay. Well, I don't need those. I'm going into Warpstone. Right, I think I'm going to stipple it onto the larger areas. For the smaller areas, I will have to layer it in. Green paint is always so thick. Alright. Nice Nickelback feel to this band, doesn't it? Oh, I need to cut it with the Caliban green. Looks better. It's a sound alike. It's from the Epidemic Sound thing that I use for the royalty free. Same as the band that sounds like Soundgarden. Like with the very convincing Chris Cornell sound alike. You got it. You got it. You got it. Da, 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 da. Got it. You feel like you isn't enough. Everything wrong. With you from the ground, always around. We could make it if we try. Keep on trying. I believe in you. I believe in this. Try. Do, 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 do. It censored your free speech, did it? Blimey. What happened? What were you trying to share with us? If we try, keep on trying. I'll make it. I believe in you. I'm gonna make it. I believe in you. That says the song is with Williams versus the Army of Wokeness. That sounds like a fun song. Right, you would have liked our memes of the week segment earlier, Francois, because there was a lot of memes of Keir Starmer and the sausage gaff. It's a fun song. Fair enough. Might check it out sometime. There's a lot of sausages. We must release the release the sausages. Just a bit, just Oh, thank you so much. Asdrubil Fect 1. I hope I said that right. It's a very interesting name. What are you up to at the moment? Got to paint the butt. Where's my cursor? There's my cursor. There we go. This is a change of tempo, isn't it? You have a good night, man. Thanks for being around, dude. Appreciate it. Right. 10:30. Crikey. Right, I went to stipple this on, didn't I? So. It should be about the right size. Hey! Nice. Alright there, Lorna. Long time no see. Thank you so much for the raid. How you been? Well, thank you so much, Joshua. Appreciate it. Oh, thanks for the follow, Alex. Hope you're well. Nah, not wet enough. How was your stream? Is Cat in the chat as well? Oh, I need a smaller brush. Never mind. Ah, okay. Were you doing your two girls, one gate show again, or what? Is that taking a back seat for now? Alright, Kat. Yeah, I know, it's been a while, hasn't it? Thought you abandoned me for a bit. Got a bit sad. since you lot become like big time streamers, you know, I hardly get to see you in the chat anymore. Ah, you're crafting work, yeah. Knight Castellan. Ooh, fancy. Oh, is he? Oh, that's good. I'm glad you lot are still getting your visits. Conjugal visits. No, I'm joking. Ah, that's why I'm not getting the notifications. I thought it was just me being a bad person. Come on. Goop out. Goop out. There we go. Ow, don't worry about it, cat. Seriously. Life comes along, you know. It's more important. Gotta get on with it. I literally cannot tell people, especially you lot, who've got more important things to do in your life, to sit here while I live stream and watch paint dry. Because that is literally what we're doing right now. There's no two ways about it. Just watching paint dry. Oh, he's flying up. Ooh. Road trip south this weekend, and I'm down there for a week. Around for his big charity stream. Ah. Oh. O'Malley the Alley Cat is coming. Awesome. And Snazzy Ninja has given us a follow. Thank you so much. And Erupt Temp. How you doing? Thank you so much. Is that Erupt Temper? Is that what the X is there for? Appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's alright. Now everyone's turned up, isn't it? Yeah. How is everybody? We are working on some Kharadron Overlords. I got this little gun hauler thing and floaty dudes and the bigger floaty dude with all the arms and a navigator dude. I'm just building up the greens because I'm doing a green and cream and silver theme. I sound like that guy that does the most elaborate raps on you know, like you always see the video of that guy who gets that nice bit of meat and he smokes it and then he cuts it up and then he, you know, puts in some sauce and he makes another thing and then he wraps it and then he bastes it and then he cooks it and then he bakes some other stuff and he puts that around it and wraps that up and then yeah, these are pretty dope actually. Yeah, I like it. I've since they were released in the first edition of Age of Sigma, I've eyed them up something rotten, and a friend of the show, Bunker Gaming, very kindly sent me some. Actually, he didn't send it to me. He handed it to me. Like, physically handed it to me. So I couldn't say no. And finally getting around to painting them. So this is very much a passion project. It's going to go on my shelf. Pride of place. And because what's not to love? The dwarves. They're steampunky. They got airships. It's sick. And they literally mine magical clouds. Like, that's just ridiculous. And things I need to boom. Death Shroud. Ooh. Tarkov got me again at the bit. You and Tarkov, man. Seriously. Are they older models or the new ones? Oh, these are new. In respect to the life cycle of miniatures for Games Workshop. They're less than 10 years old. So they would be considered new. They were specifically made for Age of Sigmar, not for Warhammer Fantasy. Haha, messy splotches. Alright. The models were my first forays into GW models. Ah, okay. I mean, they haven't really changed the character overalls. Like I said, they're still really new. In respect to Games Workshop miniature life cycles. So I think my first CW model was an OG avatar of Kane. Oh, mate. Still metal. How many times did you drop it and cry? I was given new ones, but don't have my old ones anymore. Ah. Can't get rid of them, man. I still got miniatures from 25 years ago tucked away. Like, I was fortunate enough they stayed in the loft at my mum's for a bit, and then when I moved out she insisted I'd take them with me so that they wouldn't get thrown out. And every move I've done for the last 16 or 17 years, I've had to haul that backlog of stuff around with me. Much to my wife's dismay. But I'm in high spirits at the moment because I built myself from scrap wood a side desk to go alongside my desk that I work on. So now I've got a bit more space to move and breathe and work. which is great. Essentially, we had like some slats and a couple of flat boards from an old bed that we got rid of. And I was like, I could do stuff with this. And I did. Stipplemania. There we go. Nice. We'll put it down that way. Sales life. What's been do? So. It's been a year since I've been out of work, since I got made redundant, and finally decided to go back to work. Like, trying to start a business from home just wasn't really working, and that coupled with homeschooling was just really, really tough. The kids are back at school now, which, you know, they're actually quite happy with, despite, you know, been a bit like worried at first. Our eldest, he's actually getting some support at the moment, but they're doing a review on that because they've only been back for a week. So yeah, that's gonna see if he can get the additional help he needs. And then yeah, so kids are good, and yeah, I've been looking for work. I had an interview 2 weeks ago, which I passed because they invited me to do an assessment, which is this Thursday. So if I pass this assessment, then all I have to do is a medical, then do a couple of bits of certification training, and then boom, I'll be working at Marylebone Station before Christmas. So it's exciting. But the shifts are going to be like nuts because they have a 10-week rota. They have, I can't remember if it was 2 or 3 rest weeks in that rota. So like a whole week where you don't work, but you can pick up extra shifts if you want. But essentially, for like the first week, for example, you'll do 8 till 5, right? And then the following week, you'll start at 12 and work round till 8. And then the following week after that, you'll start from like 4, do an 8-hour shift up to 12. And then after that, and it goes like that. And then you'll be doing night shifts as well, and to eventually come full circle. So it's going to be interesting. But thankfully, you know, the school isn't far. It's a walk up the hill from us, so it's easy enough to get to if I'm not able to help with that. And you know, all the clubs, because they got some after school clubs, they're all within a bus journey. So we've got it. So if I do get this job, or if I get another job that sort of holds me back later, we're good on that front. So thank you everybody in the chat, by the way. I now work 10 p.m. on Friday through till 5 p.m. on Sunday. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, don't envy that whatsoever. But yeah, fingers crossed, isn't it? Because you know, you never know. So yeah, the pay is all right. It's not like amazing, but if you consider I'll get free travel, that's like a third of the wage that I would have had anyway. So it kind of makes it sound much better. Do you get time to sleep and not get ill? What's that for Lorna? That's something. 10 p.m. till 7 a.m. is the sleep shift. Bloody hell. Where is it you work again, Lorna? 'Cause that sounds insane. Alright, let's get this Warpstone. Warpstone glow, let's go. Oops. Ah, well, yeah, that explains a lot then. That's still insane though, right? Stipply stipple. Work rents the property and the clients rent from them. Ah, I see. So not too dissimilar to a care home then. Yeah, I can imagine. Two nights away from the kids. All that peace and quiet. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. Yeah, like it's said like because of the nature of the shifts that I'll be doing, it might be a case where I don't see them properly for like a whole week. You know. I've just got to think about all those folk who sail the globe or have to travel for their work, or you know, like on oil rigs and in the North Sea and stuff like that. You know, it's not so bad. Plus, it's more of a foot in the door, really, because then, you know, if I get through the probation, the 6-month probation period, I can start looking at moving around if there's other job opportunities, you know. You get lots of crochet done, do you? Oh, that sounds alright. Yeah, don't we all? We need that oil rig money. Still blows my mind that those oil rigs are just floating platforms, and like there isn't more oil spills than there already have been, you know? Those rigs are just floating there. And the North Sea is like just a ridiculous beast of a sea. And you'd expect these rigs to get blown about and shoved about by the sea so much, and yet very few oil spills, you know, considering. Ooh, geothermal, eh? Certainly something to look into, but you have to have a very reliable source that doesn't just ebb and flow. You know, like it doesn't just keep cooling off. It's got to have a consistent thermal output. That's quite an unpredictable thing. Unless you're going to like literally hook up old reliable, because it's in the name. Just up over to Yellowstone. I think the stippling has worked quite nicely with this. Much better than just smooth brush strokes. It's not unpredictable. That's good to know. $10 years. That's crazy. They're just basically floating towers with a siphon on them. It's just ridiculous. And we're all just meant to be okay with that. I'm not okay with that. Like, I understand the science behind how it stays up and, you know, how it stays in place and everything like that, but it just doesn't seem right when you look at it. It's like when you see those luxury cruise liners, right? And they're just basically like a massive block of flats, like a huge fucking building, right? It's almost like a not skyscraper, but like it's almost like a tower block tipped on its side, put on a boat, and is out there, and you're like, how the fuck does that not just tip over more often? Geothermal is the future, and due to modern tech, we can do it outside of tectonic areas like Iceland. Nice. Oil rigs are fixed. There are, yeah. Well, I know that. All the ships here. Right, you have a good night. Thanks for the chit chat and the raid. Appreciate it, and thank you for bringing some new folk over as well. I appreciate that. You have a wonderful night. Whoa. Brought that down way too much. It's going to be a problem? Who knows? Let's see. It's alright. I'm going to even all this out like a good shade anyway, so... Whoa. Be careful, Kev. Alright. Right, 11:05. It's getting close to my bedtime now. I'll have to walk the dog in a minute. So he can have his evening reprieve. I don't know how you want to pronounce that. Either way, he needs to go out for a pill so he don't pee on the kids' stuff. I think we've come to a nice natural pausing point anyway. So the next thing to do on this would be to heavily shade the green areas, and that will help blend the layers a bit as well. And that is literally just watching paint dry. So, you know, I'll save you a lot from having to suffer through that. Okay. Alright. I'll dive, hero. How you doing? Thank you. Actually close to clocking out. We did get raided a few times, which was fun. Up until then, it had been quite a quiet evening, really. Anyway, I hope you're well, Peg Leg Pete. Nice. Nice. There we go. Just lost a very close 40k match. Only 10 points in it. Oh, isn't that the worst? But hey, no, actually, you know what? That's the best kind of lose, right? When you know it was close, so it was hard fought. That's the best way. Anyway, you missed memes of the week, and you know, the fact that I built out of scrap wood an extra table for myself, so I can put my paints and stuff up here. I've got more space for the laptop there. I've got more space to paint over here. It's nice. So yeah. Just totally forgot. One of my units had fight first and they got obliterated by Terminators before I realised. Oh, dude. That happens though, doesn't it? Oop. Here we go. Oh, this song's for you on that fact then. You forgot the rules when you needed them the most? That sucks, man. But you know what? Ah, dear. Second time running World Eaters. Fair enough, man. Yeah, no, World Eaters are absolute savages, and you gotta be on top of that because they are a glass hammer for sure. Right. So we're gonna clock off now. To those who are on YouTube, thank you very much for being here tonight. I appreciate you. Please do hit that thumbs up and leave a little comment below. What shade of green is your favorite shade of green? A serious question. Let us know in the comments below. And yeah, check out all the links, join the Discord, free to do so, and I hope to see you in the next one. Big loves to you. Bye.